What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna teach you guys how to do an air trick back roll to revert at the cable park. The tricks that you're gonna wanna already know how to do before attempting the back roll to revert air trick are basically just an air trick back roll, and also knowing how to do a frontside 180 off a kicker or an ollie frontside 180, or pretty much just knowing how to land switch. If you know both of these things, I think that this trick will come extremely quick for you. If you don't know them, I do have a tutorial for both of these tricks on the channel already, so go check them out. And once you know them both, I think this will come extremely quick for you. The approach for this trick is going to be exactly the same as the back roll, pretty much. You need to be on the opposite side of the cable that you're going to initiate the trick, and you need to progressively roll onto maybe a medium edge. That seems like it's the best one for me. Maybe for you it'll be a little bit less than medium or a little bit more, but a medium edge seems to be kind of the standard. You want to take that edge all the way across and underneath the cable to just on the opposite side of the cable that you started your edge from. This is the best place because it gives you the best straight up, straight down pop. If you go too wide, it gives you kind of a weird pop for this trick. So more closer to underneath the cable, I find, is a little bit better for this trick. Now that you've done your medium edge across the cable and you're set up in the perfect position to initiate your back roll to revert, which in my opinion is just on the opposite side of the cable than where you started your edge from. You don't want to be too wide like I just said before, but almost closer to underneath the cable gives you that more straight up, straight down pop. And whenever you initiate the trick, it's going to be pretty much exactly the same as the back roll from the beginning. So you're on that medium edge, you do that scooping motion and sort of that Nike swoosh style motion to really get that nice flick, to get that back roll to go in the air. And while you do the scoop, you want to make sure you're looking up and over your front shoulder to really get that back roll motion initiated. You've done your scoop, you're looking over your front shoulder, your back roll is initiated. You carry that back roll momentum around about 3/4 away through the entire flip. You'll be able to spot the water again, and this is almost the point you need to drop that front hand and start pulling this handle over towards your rear hip to really get that front side 180 motion initiated for the back roll to revert portion of the trick. That front side 180 was initiated on the back roll. You dropped your front hand, you're spotting the landing already throughout the 180. You want to make sure you get that chest over your toes, and since you've already spotted your landing, make sure you just bend your knees on impact, make sure you're over your toes, and just ride away, edging away from the cable on your toes. The main mistake I see people making whenever they are attempting back roll to reverts, or even if they already know how to land it, is I find that a lot of people over rotate often and they end up slipping back onto their butt. What I think fixes this problem the best is really just making sure you get your chest over those toes on your landings, or even almost look towards shore whenever you're landing and edging away on your toes. I find this definitely helps a bit to keep you from slipping back on your butt, but definitely make sure that chest is over your toes and it'll definitely help. I'm going to give you a brief little summary of the entire air trick back roll to revert. You're going to want to make sure you start your approach on the opposite side of the cable that you initiate your trick. Roll progressively onto a medium edge. Carry that edge all the way across underneath the cable, just slightly to the opposite side of the cable that you started your edge from. At this point, you're going to want to initiate the trick more closer to underneath the cable rather than further away to give yourself that straight up, straight down pop. So make sure you do that Nike swoosh scoop motion. Look over your front shoulder in the middle of your scoop to really get that back roll motion initiated. Now your momentum is carrying itself around the entire flip. About 3/4 of the way through the flip, you can drop your front hand to really initiate that front side 180 motion. You can spot your landing 3/4 of the way through the flip as well. Make sure you get that new front hand out in front of your new front hip. Make sure your chest is over your toes, bend your knees on impact, and just ride away from the cable on your toes. That's how you do the air trick back roll to revert at the cable park. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment below what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future. Also, comment below if you have any questions or what kind of tricks you guys want to learn next. Remember, I'll be uploading a wakeboarding video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace!